Enlightened World Network, One with the Earth. This is a very big launch weekend for us. We have 2 full days of back to back shows bringing in this fabulous idea from Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael and Zadkiel to have a new channel that's celebrating those that love the planet and how we can love the planet. There's so much that's going on this weekend, and we're glad that you're here. I am so honored and delighted to have Jeannette Wesolowski here today. She's going to be providing a light sourcing meditation, which includes a light language, which I absolutely love when Jeannette does for us. Now, Jeannette started her spiritual awakening about 15 years ago. She read every book and listened to spiritual teachers from around the world, waiting for that big aha moment. Finally, during a very stressful time in her life when she was struggling to find the answers, Jeannette surrendered it all to the divine. It was in the surrendering that the answers started to flow and opened her up to a new world, the world within herself. She stopped looking outside of herself and found her own answers. Now she loves to help others find their own answers from within themselves. Jeannette has a space on the A to Z Healing Space with Reba Linker, and we absolutely adore Jeannette. Jeannette, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. It's so wonderful to be here. I'm honored to be a part of this beautiful launch of One with the Earth. And I think it's so important right at this time that we support Gaia in any way that we can.
Absolutely. Well, Jeannette, I can't wait to see what you have prepared for us today. So I'm going to let you go ahead and get started.
Okay. Thank you very much, Ruth. Thank you, everybody, for joining us, whether live or on the replay. Before we go into meditation, I wanted to talk a little bit about how we can all support Gaia. Everybody might think, or some people might think, what can I do? What can I do as one person? And really, it sounds so simple, and it quite is simple. Keeping our vibration up, trying to stay in a place of joy or happiness, which isn't always easy. We're all human. I'm human. I have my ups and downs just like everybody else. What I do differently now is when I find myself in a lower vibration of sadness, anger, frustration, any of those emotions, once I recognize it, I slowly try to bring my vibration up. As Abraham from Abraham Hicks teaches us, we can't jump from down here to up here. We can't go from fear to unconditional love in a matter of minutes. It takes a bit of time to raise that vibration. So we can start with simple things, self-care, taking an Epsom salt bath, going outside if the weather permits and just putting our bare feet on the grass, being in nature, thinking of someone we love. All I have to do is think of my granddaughter who just turned a year old, and I have the biggest smile on my face. So being able to raise our vibration up. And by doing this, when we carry a higher vibration, we affect all those around us. We help them to raise their vibration, whether they realize it or not, as soon as they come into our field. When we have a very high vibration, our vibration can expand to a very large space. So you may be affecting your neighbors without even knowing it. And as we also keep our vibration high and we anchor into the earth, we are helping Gaia. We are helping her to raise her vibration as she helps us to raise our vibration. So that is why I love doing the light sourcing meditation, which is what we'll be doing today. I do it often. Sometimes I'll just take 5 minutes and just imagine this beautiful pillar of light, bringing in light from the heavens above and anchoring it into Gaia, and then sending her light up through me into the heavens above, becoming this pillar of light, which helps us in our vibration and helps Gaia with her vibration. Healing, bringing in that light, and we can actually expand it, which is what we'll be doing today. Once you have this pillar of light going, we can expand it out to help everyone and everything on the planet. So I'll be guiding you through that. The light language really has been coming in quite strong in the last week for me. So I imagine that something is going to come through that's going to be quite beautiful and assist you in raising your vibration. That is the intention that I'm setting for this, for the light language that comes through, is that everybody receive whatever it is that they're needing at this time to help assist them in raising their vibration. All you need to do is receive, allow yourself to receive. So what I'll have you do, I also wanted to talk about a little bit about light language as well. So light language is a language of the soul. You may not understand what I'm saying. I really don't understand what I'm saying, but I understand the vibration of it. I understand how it affects my body and what's coming through. And so it bypasses your mind and it goes to your soul. And your cells, all your cells have their own consciousness and they know what to do with the codes that come in. So all you have to do is allow yourself to receive. That's all that you need to do. So that'll come in later on in the meditation. And I hope you enjoy it. This is a good time to use your imagination as I'm guiding you through visuals. Just simply visualize whatever comes through using your imagination. And some people think, well, then I'm just making it up. It's okay. It's okay. You want to just feel what's coming through. If you don't have any visuals, that's okay too. Just feel your body, feel what's in your body. A lot of times we're so disconnected from our bodies, we don't feel the energy that's actually flowing through our bodies. So, so just allow yourself to feel what's going on and just listen to my voice, which I'm going to have a drink of water because I think I'm losing my voice. I also like to tell people to drink lots of water after this because you are receiving healing. Even though I'm facilitating the healing, it is coming through your body. So, and your higher self. And it is you healing yourself is what's going on. So if there's anything in particular that you feel you're needing, you can kind of direct it to that. So have another drink of water. And I'm going to have you get comfortable wherever you are at in this now moment. And I invite you to close your eyes. And first to feel the support of the surface beneath you as a symbol of knowing that you are. At this time, you can call in your guides, your higher self, your ancient self, any beings that you resonate with of the highest vibrational level, calling them in to assist in whatever it is that you're needing at this moment and whatever Gaia is needing at this moment. Gently breathing in and out, no striving, just beginning to relax our bodies. Allow them to just relax into the surface that is supporting you. Feeling the shoulders drop down and the relaxation starting at the crown. Feeling all the facial muscles begin to relax. Occasionally taking a deep breath in. throat muscles relaxing. This relaxation going into the upper back and the shoulders and the chest. Down your arms, into your hands. Relaxing the stomach muscles and the back muscles. And this relaxation goes down into the hips, into the thighs, into the lower legs, and finally into your feet. Taking a slow, deep breath in and gently releasing it out. Again, a slow, deep breath in. And again, releasing it out. One more time, a deep breath in. And gently release it out. And now I invite you to bring your attention to the heart space. The space where your soul resides, your ancient self, your higher self. Feel the beating of your heart. Calling in your soul and your higher self to be with you at this time. Setting the intention to receive whatever it is you need in this now moment. And if you wish, you can also call in your future self as an ascended master to assist in you receiving whatever it is you need in this moment. And assist Gaia that she receive whatever it is she needs in this moment. And now I invite you to notice in the heavens above a beautiful ball of source light. And this ball of source light begins to send a beam of light down to you. This beam of light comes in through the crown. This beautiful source light, white light with gold flecks, full of healing and love and peace, bringing all to you that you need in this moment. And this light begins to fill your body, beginning at the crown, going into the third eye, the pineal gland, working its way down to the throat chakra, filling each space as it comes through, flooding every cell with this beautiful white light. And this light goes down the shoulders and into the arms. Filling the heart space in the upper back. Imagining this beautiful light now coming down into the solar plexus. Again, it's filling every cell with its own consciousness, knowing exactly what to do with this light for your highest good. And this light now goes down into the sacral area, filling up the entire area, down into the root chakra, down into the legs, the hips and the thighs and the lower legs. Finally exiting out, sending a beam of light through the house that you're in, through all the layers of earth into the heart of Gaia. And just take a moment to feel the energy, whatever is going on in your body at this moment. And now I invite you to notice in the center of Gaia a beautiful ball of blue light. Gaia sends up a beam of this blue light up through the room that you're in, coming into the soles of your feet. And this light also begins to fill every cell of your body, working its way up through the lower legs, into the thighs, this beautiful blue light. Filling the root chakra area, into the sacral area, filling every cell, allowing yourself to receive whatever it is that you need in this moment. And this blue light goes up into the solar plexus, into the heart chakra area and into the back, up into the shoulders and down your arms. Coming up into the throat chakra, into all the facial muscles, to the third eye, and finally out of the crown and up to the ball of source light in the heavens above. And so now you are a pillar of light. We are all pillars of light, connecting the heavens above to the heart of Gaia, and the heart of Gaia to the heavens above. And as we can feel the energy running through every cell in our bodies in this moment, assisting you with any healing that you need, physically, emotionally. And we sit with this energy for a moment. And let's take a deep breath in and gently release it out. Another deep breath in and release it out. And one more deep breath in and release it out. And now I would like you to imagine that this light begins to expand out from our body into our etheric field, filling the entire field with all of this beautiful light. And from here, the light expands out to fill the entire room that you're in, bringing in this healing light, bringing love and peace to all that it touches, to any animals, to any humans, any plants. Now we expand this light out to fill the entire house that you're in. Bringing this light to anyone or anything that is in your home. And from here we expand this light out to touch all in the town that you're in. All the trees, all the plants, all the animals, all the humans. And from here we expand this healing light out to cover the entire country that you're in. Bringing this healing light to all who are willing to receive, all the humans, all the animals, all the plant life, all the sea life, the lakes, the rivers, the seas, and all the species that live in the waters. And from here we expand this light out to and we are all connected heart to heart, soul to soul, bringing this light to everyone and everything on the planet. Knowing that we are all one. We are all in us source, the universe. We are all at our core love. And when we share this love in the simplest of ways, we enrich ourselves, we enrich those around us, we enrich the planet. Simple acts of kindness ripple out much farther than you could imagine. All we need to do is raise our vibration and share that love with whomever or whatever we come in contact with. living from the heart, knowing that we are loved and supported, being present in the moment, not living in the past or worrying about the future. Whenever we can remember to be present in the moment, that's where the magic begins. Feel the love running through now. Feel the love. Being present in this moment and allowing yourself to receive this beautiful self-care. Eso wakana enukuwasata, eshuata, 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 ekuwatana mikiasa, oaka akamoa sakiata sa. Shosuate anamukuasa, noku si sakuasa. Sono ataya meki, ono ata sekia shupuata. Hey ya, hey tu, seko atana me, soto ana, shekurata ye. O akanaya so tu o shekuatana se tu o kuatana kia mutua sakia setia sa tua sakia tana menaya tua sa aku sho suata no tua sa teno ake atua sikia sata she sua ke atua makai ia tana teno akata kia ana ia woka no atasi aka shusuata she watana Jesua oh no ea so no Seno akayata no asi ata esukuata tena abatia. Neno ata akuasaki ata Yeshua sayatana no ate sata kuasati ono ata seno ata kuasai Oshua sata eso anatia saka emakiata. Ne watana o suata sho asatia sukuasa etua kiata emikia satano oata kuatana aya wasatia ka onua ena aya kuasa she suatia kuasatana me tuna aya ku mono ata seata Se tuatiaka e sowata. Towatanaka iana ianatasa. Shena, Shena, Shena. Oh, Atanakaya, Aya, Asu, Asa, si. Sono Watana, Sono Watana, Kena tu, Te Noata, Esuata, Shoata, Ea Sata, Kea Tana, E Makua, Sakia, Tua Saka, E Tuatana, Dono Oata, Kea. Just sitting in this energy for a moment, allowing yourself to receive whatever it is that you need, any messages that may come through, anything that your body is needing at this moment, anything emotionally to assist you in feeling better, assisting you in raising your vibration, just allowing this energy to flow through. Drink lots of water today. To assist you in anything that you are receiving, and allowing it to flow through into every cell. Know that you are loved and supported in every way. All you need to do is ask for assistance if you need it, and allow the assistance to come in. Bringing our attention now to the breath. Coming back into our bodies, back into the rooms that we're in. Countenance back from 5, 4, wiggling your fingers and toes. 3, 2, and 1. And when you are ready, you can open your eyes.
I'm kind of at a loss for words here, Jeannette. What do you experience? What did you experience with that?
I experienced a lot of energy flowing through, and I can still feel it flowing through my body. I experienced a love and a peace that is beyond anything when I'm in that zone. When the light language comes through, I feel like I'm almost observing from a higher place and just kind of watching it all unfold. And it's just such a gift for myself. I receive so much from it, and be able to share that with others is just the highest gift I could ever have. I'm surprised I can even talk right now. I'm just like, ah.
That's why I asked you to talk, because so I always share with Jeannette what I experience from her doing light language. And today's was wow. I
Mhm.
goosebumps, and I wow. Um, Enlightened World Network is all about our spiritual growth and our spiritual transformation. And I can tell you, for me, that was amazing. Um, every time Jeannette does her light language, I just feel the female energy that's coming through, and it, it's always her, and it vacillates a little bit as to what I see, and sometimes I see it as your higher self. Today, that there's always an indigenous sort of primitive energy to her. And today, the first thing that I saw was I was presented with like a vessel, like an earthen vase almost, but it was a little, it was more open than a vase. And I was looking at it, and I saw that the earth, the planet, was in it. Earth was in it.
Wow.
And I had no idea. You know, I was just observing it. And then next to it, the female energy appeared. And whenever I'm introduced to a new being, it's larger than life. I mean, she was huge. And I don't get details, you know, so I can't describe like the face. I get the feeling and sort of the essence of it. And as usual, I checked in with Archangel Michael. Am I supposed to be paying attention to this huge female energy in front of me? And the answer was yes. And I saw myself, my higher self, in front of her, like kneeling in front of her. So I'm kind of observing, and but I'm also participating, right? It's like the
Right.
witness participating. And I felt it was like an initiation of types, and it was me being pulled into alignment with the light language. And I have wanted to have light language come through me. I've heard it a couple times, and it felt like this, and I'm getting goosebumps now, so I'm
I am too.
thinking this is right. And I could feel things through my body. It was kind of crazy because, you know, I felt something here, and then I felt it in my sinuses, and then I felt it in my throat, and then I felt it. It was like, okay. Um, so I felt that. So I think it was like a clearing to prepare, I'm guessing. And then I saw my higher self, and the white light was so incredibly bright, and I could just see my higher self just glowing with this amazing divine light. And then I saw, with that glowiness, I went over to the earth, to the vessel, the earthen vessel with the planet in it, and I could see that my higher self was able to shine this same light onto the planet. Well, then apparently I got really creative, because I started writing.
I love this.
I know, I'm just watching. I started writing words like love in script out of this light, and I could drop that onto the earth. And then I did love, peace, calm, God, and joy. So I'm writing those out, and I'm putting those on into the planet. And then this beautiful female, and I asked her her name, and she said, "You'll get that later." And she said that this is a great responsibility. She said it's a great responsibility. I think having this ability, right, is a great responsibility to the light, meaning to the creator, is how I hear that, to the planet, to the people, to the animals. She said it is an honor to serve the light. Um, then it was interesting because then I'm out in the expansive black of the atmosphere, and she said that I'm representing the planets, the earth, the history of all of it, right? Going back way, way, way back into time, the stars, and this whole timeline of time and the stars and the darkness all the way to the sun. I'm not sure exactly what that means.
Wow.
Yeah. So
That's
that,
really powerful.
yeah. So it was some
Yeah.
sort of initiation and alignment to her energy to be able to impact the earth through
Mhm.
this light. So that was today.
It's interesting because when you first started telling me about it, I heard light language activation.
Um,
So I wouldn't be surprised. And light language comes in so many forms and different ways. It's not just speaking it or singing it. People, I know somebody who plays the guitar, and light language comes through that way. There's art form, there's written language as well. And so there's so many different ways that it comes through. And I wouldn't be surprised if you start to, if you're already hearing it, allowing it to come through and express itself in some way or form. But it's and also people can be activated in light language just by hearing somebody else speak it as well. So that was fascinating. It's almost like, even though we weren't really, we weren't in meditation for a long time, but it's like it's almost like time stood still.
mhm. It did. And the other thing I noticed too, I'm so used to hearing your light language, and it's normally a different tone.
Hmm.
You
Yeah.
you were actually at a higher tone, higher pitch
Yes.
today. And I
I
thought,
noticed that too.
did
And
you
that's
know?
how yeah, it's been coming through that way for the last week. I think being around my granddaughter really kind of brought that out
Mm,
in me, because I really believe that she is um, a light that is going to do so much on this planet, and she just brings out the best in everybody. She's just being in her presence was such a gift for me, and
yeah,
I just can't get enough of her. So yeah, I noticed a difference, and all of a sudden I would just find myself singing it, and just,
right.
without purposely doing it, just singing it and letting it come out, and it was wonderful.
Right, and I think maybe that was the difference, that you were singing it, and normally it's not a chant, but it's more of a
Right, spoken. Yeah, yeah.
right.
It does come out in song occasionally, but I've noticed it's coming out more and more, and I've noticed the texture of my voice is even changing when I'm doing it. Like I normally I sing, but I sing, one of those people that sings to the radio. Or my sister has an absolutely gorgeous voice, and I can harmonize with her, and it sounds so beautiful together. But I never considered myself a singer, so it's so interesting to see it coming out like this, and
Right.
it just feels so wonderful when it's coming through. I could just sing all day long.
Yeah, no, that was amazing, and I would love to hear. I don't know if anybody's. Let me just look back at our comments and see if anybody's commenting what they experienced. Oh, Kristen said Ruth has already shared light language in the words she wrote with light and dropped onto the earth. Yeah, that's what I think. I wonder if that's,
Exactly. Yeah.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
if that isn't how, maybe that's coming through.
Yep. Absolutely.
Cool. Thanks, Kristen,
Absolutely.
for pointing that out. Yeah, maybe that's, and the handwriting was much better than mine, I have to tell you.
Oh, I
I
love
can
it.
barely read my writing sometimes.
Yeah.
Awesome. This was such a beautiful gift. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. It was a gift for me as well.
Yeah.
And I'm
So,
so happy to be able to share it.
well, every time you do the light language, it just speaks so directly right to my heart. So,
Yeah, and I feel like it really I feel like you and I are just so connected through that, and like maybe lifetimes. I truly feel that. And thank you for sharing your beautiful experience, because that just fills my heart up. Really does. And thank you to everyone who joined us, whether live or on the replay. It's such an honor for me to be able to do this for you all.
yeah. Well, we love having you here. So, Jeannette, if people want to learn more about you and the work you're doing on A to Z healing, how do they find you?
They can find me on Facebook as Jeannette Smith Wesolowski. I also have a group, Living from the Heart. Um, and on the A to Z Healing Space, they have a Facebook group. You just have to ask to join, and then they will let you in. And also, there is a website. Uh, Reba Linka runs A to Z Healing Space, and she is absolutely wonderful. So it's A to Z healingspace.com. And you can see the Circle of Light is on there, and also I offer one-on-one sessions.
Yes, perfect. And speaking of Reba Linker, she is actually coming up next.
I know.
So she'll be on in about 12 minutes, and Terry Angel is hosting her, and she is presenting recognizing at oneness in our relationship with the earth. How perfect.
Oh, beautiful.
Great. We're going to let you go, folks. Stay around, though, for another 12 minutes. Jeannette, I love you so much.
I love
Thank
you
you.
too. Thank you.
As
Bye,
far as
everybody.
any kind of light language activation, the fact that it came through you just like warms my heart. I
Oh.
can't absolutely.
Me too.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, friends, thank you. We'll see you in a short bit. Take care. Bye bye.